Welcome back, guys! Alright, so today we are going to build the best Cramorant you can actually build for scoring. Oh yeah, boy. And also, we're gonna debunk all the myth and misinformation about the physical attacks and the special attacks. Because unfortunately, even today when I check, there are so many websites that have it listed wrong. And including my previous video of Talonflame, I link it in here, where I talk about how the SP attack is what benefits Talonflame is actually wrong. So I have updated it with new items that you must use. We did hours of research, guys, and we finally debunked this myth. So right, guys, without further ado, let's get to it! Alright guys, hope you're ready for this guide. So, Cramorant best items. So, Cramorant is all SP attacks, guys. So what we want to do is use Shell Bell for two reasons. One, it recovers some health when you land a move. And the higher your actual SP attack is the more you recover, which makes sense why you would add SP attack specs as well, which increases your SP attack by 12. Plus, when you score, it actually increases it more in 3 stages. So, and the reason why I said this is a scoring Cramorant, because you want to score with it. This is a top laner Cramorant and you want to score with it. And I have a Assault Vest picked out for it, just because I was testing it to see, because it gives lots of HP and SP depth, so it becomes really bulky. But, I think there's a better item for that. I haven't tested it yet, guys, but I'm gonna show it to you right now here what I'm thinking. And that item is actually the Body Barrier. The Body Barrier is so awesome because what it does, you throw a Unite move, and while you throw a Unite move, it shields Cramorant. And you know, Cramorant Unite move is basically you get almost like put down your machine gun and just shoot. That's literally Cramorant. That's Cramorant, except with a fish, spitting the fish. So, for that reason, the Body Barrier might be better for Cramorant, but I tested it out with Assault Vest and it was pretty good. Now, the other thing we need to talk about is the damage details of Pokemon. So I just wanted to link this, and you might want to pause this video, but here it shows you all the Pokemon with physical and special attacks, because there was a there is still a huge misinformation on the internet about this, guys. It's really sad, and even there are so many websites, guys, that still has that information. So that is after hours of research, credit to the person, the person created in the top left corner did all the hours of research. So I just wanted to point that out for you guys, that he did all this research for us to able to finally know which Pokemon has, because there's no clear actual path. It's literally random. So he went in and tested with items, without the items on each Pokemon. It took him like 10 hours, and we finally have the info. So now we can actually recommend items better than before. So hope you check this out, and make sure to pause it, take a screenshot, and guys, now you know what items you could use. So now let's talk about the controls, guys. So the controls of Cramorant are different than the Talonflame that I showed you before, because here, the opponent lock on priority. On Talonflame, I had it on closest. Now with this, you want to have it on lowest remaining HP value, is what you want to have. Because Cramorant is distance, I mean it's ranged, I should say, it's a ranged attacker, versus Talonflame is in person, like right there. Although Brave Bird shoots very far away. Now one of the things the attack controls, you want to have A as attack the nearby opposing Pokemon, and B attack nearby wild Pokemon. That will help you a lot, so you're not hitting random Pokemon when you should be hitting what you want to hit. Another thing is a display gauge that indicates when a boosted attack is ready. So most of the Pokemon on the third after 3 regular attacks, 2 regular attacks, the third one is a special move, which hits heavier. So now if you have both of them set up, and let's say you're hitting the Pokemon, the regular Pokemon when you're farming, you know, to farm up, and then you're the second move, you just hit hit A, and then you hit the opponent's player with a big boosted heavy hit. Does that make sense? So that's why I have it this way. So you farm up to the third item, the special hit attack, and then you actually, not hitting the mob that you're farming, you might actually want to hit the opponent Pokemon before you hit your special move. Does that make sense? So now you can actually separate the Pokemon and the opponent player. Plus, you can also see when you have your special attack. So it's very useful. And one other thing that I pointed out just before this game started is that you can actually have it on the top right corner. You can have the opponent's Pokemon, so you can actually target specific Pokemons. And if you guys are on the chat while you're playing, you can actually, like me right here, Yonkers and I we could literally be talking and we're like, hey, target Snorlax, or hey, target this, target that. and then we both target the same Pokemon. So it's actually a huge advantage. It will take a little time to get used to that right toggle to able to target the Pokemon that you want. And you need to be careful with it, because whichever you point at it, you gotta start running towards that direction to able to target the Pokemon. But right now in the chat we could say, hey, no, don't attack, what is it called, the little Garchomp. You need to attack Eldegoss. You need to attack Eldegoss. So there's no other way to do that unless you have that right dongle out. Does that make sense? So that's actually why we had that, and that was a huge mistake on mine. I twisted too hard and I got killed with my Cramorant. I don't recommend that. I was playing like a true a-hole. You don't need to do that. Anyways, so going back to that, guys, I just again wanted to clear out. I don't have it up right now on the right toggle because I didn't have it for this game. I turned it on after this game, but now you can see my third move is yellow. Did you guys see that? So the third one was a special attack. And it's hitting heavier than the other attacks before, right? You can see it now. So if I now hit that Charmander, look, oh my god, I hit Eldegoss, and did you see how much damage it did to it? So it hits way more. Watch again, if I can hit it. There we go. Did you see how much more damage hit to the Garchomp? And also, did you see what happened? It went up and targeted that one automatically because of the auto targeting. So now if I would have the toggle, I could have just stayed on Eldegoss and I follow Eldegoss and hit it instead of automatically switch over to that little Gabite. You know what I mean? So that's why that toggle on the right is super important. Now let's get back to it. So Cramorant with the shielding and everything, see, because of I have those items, it's actually pretty bulky. I really enjoy playing with Cramorant, and I wish, see, Whirpool is an amazing move. I honestly really wish that Whirpool would be around forever in the game, but unfortunately it's upgrades to Surf. But Whirpool is really cool. What you want to do is, when they attack you, you throw a Whirpool behind them, so when they run back, they actually walk into the Whirpool. Right there. See, Gabite just run into it, and it does huge damage. And Whirpool is awesome. It's really, honestly, it's really awesome. I really love Whirpool, but unfortunately, at I think level 6, it goes away and we get Surf. Surf is a really good move, by the way, but I think if we could keep Whirpool, that would be actually better, honestly. Honestly, just really look at this. Look. I love that Whirpool. Anyway, so now we have Surf, so we are done. It also have Dive, but it dives on there and hits a Pokemon. But I like Surf better, and especially when you play with a Slowbro. Oh my god, you guys dominate with double Surf. It's unbelievable. You pull out the target, and then when the target tries to run back into the base right there, you pull him out again. It's so crazy to have double Surf. It's Slowbro. It's just awesome. And then the Air Slash is the other move I recommend just because it heals you. So after you successfully run the Air Slash, once it's upgraded, so not yet, but I think at level 8, it starts to heal you up every time you use it. And also what you want to do is, you pull in an opponent with Surf, and then once you pulled it in, you hit Air Slash to create some distance between you and the opposing Pokemon. Because Air Slash will push you back. Once I hit it, oh, here, I'll show you. Once I use it again, you will see that Air Slash will push you back from the opponent. So it's really cool. Let's see, did I hit it? Yeah, there. Did you guys see how I jumped backwards? So yeah, it does that. And then the battle items that I recommend for this birdie is of course the eject button, so you can actually get away from people when they hunt you. But I tried that the scoring item, which helps your scoring time in half, but I don't recommend it. I recommend it for Speedster, so Talonflame actually would benefit from that a lot. Talonflame would benefit from it a lot. So look, with the Surf, we're pulling in Rotom. So what I'm trying to do with Surf, keep pulling it back into me, and then I create some distance so Snorlax could take over the damage instead of it keeps hitting me, if that makes sense, guys. So it's very useful, and then this way the Surf, I can pull it towards me instead of having the opponent, you know, to take it over from us. So they have to cross over to our side versus we have to cross over to their side. That's the tactic with that. And now we have Rotom, and Rotom is super important, guys, in case you don't know, and I have a Pikachu in my mouth, that's just hilarious, and you literally spit that Pikachu on the opponent. But what you want to do on the top, guys, you get Rotom, and then you push with Rotom. And you don't score, oh man, that was close. And you don't push until Rotom is pushing, if that makes sense. Because Rotom is an extra attacker, so technically having 3 guys, and then what you want to do, you signal your jungler to that, hey, we're gonna push. So then he comes up and help out from the bushes while Rotom is pushing. So that's almost like 4 players pushing on that spot, and they will have no chance but to retreat. So that's usually a tactic we use. And then one last thing is, once Rotom actually scores, guys, you have instant score just like Zapdos. So you want to actually do that, and then you don't have to worry about it. So if you both have 30 points, you want to push with Rotom, and then you want to dunk it, and you are good. You just scored basically 80 points because Rotom is 20. So you really want to do that, guys. It's pretty awesome, actually. And Rotom is hugely beneficial. And if you're able to talk to your opponents on the chat, if you're in the chat, you want to tell them on the bottom as well to kill that Dreadnought, so you get the extra shield while you're pushing with that Rotom. It's hugely beneficial. Also, guys, I'm on Twitch streaming every single weekday from 12:07 p.m. Eastern Time till 6-7 p.m. every single day. So make sure to come by if you want. It's lots of fun, and I also do viewer battles on Friday. So we can queue up together as a viewer on the same team to do some matches. All Friday. So for 6 hours, I'm only playing with my viewers. So guys, come by and we can do that, and we can queue up randomly with some giveaway like swag like this, better swag, and other things, and free subscriptions. If we win, you guys get free subscription. So if we're the same team and if we win, you guys get free subscription as a gift for helping me win in the battle, or I should say match. So make sure to come by. Anyways, so also Snorlax and Cramorant is really good together. Honestly, it now finally got the Air Slash. What level am I? 11. Wait, is it the second upgrade or the first upgrade? I should have paid more attention to it. But anyways, it's definitely not healing me, so that's for a fact once we throw it, which is awesome because Cramorant is tanky, but it's not that tanky, if that makes sense. All right, so now we're pushing, as I mentioned before. Now we're pushing with Rotom, and we have all the points that we can throw. What am I doing? Oh, I'm channeling back because we had issues on the bottom, I think, is what it was. Yep, they were pushing on the bottom, and I came back, but now they are gone. And we had a huge lead, so there was no point pushing. Snorlax is able to handle it with Rotom. Well, now it looks like he's retreating. But communication is key in this game, guys. We have to do it. We have a huge lead, so we don't have to do risky moves, if that makes sense. Defense is our best friend right now, and we still have 45 seconds before a Rotom spawns. And guys, Rotom can turn games around like freaking crazy because of that instant score. It's absolutely crazy. So one thing is, if an opponent takes Rotom, the only thing you can do is, I mean, not Rotom, Zapdos. The only thing you can do with Zapdos, if they took it, that you need to hunt them down right there. So it's almost like you waited out in the bushes until they use all their moves, sometimes even Unite moves. Give them some pressures that you're standing around, so they want to rush and use all their ability moves on that Zapdos. And then you actually, look at that, Cramorant, this is the plan. So Cramorant, you sit down on your goalpost and you just shoot. You just shoot that fish like a machine gun, because the goalpost is healing you while you are actually just absolutely machine gunning down those opponents. And now this is why I said the additional shield with the body barrier would help you, because both I and Snorlax would have got a shield after my Unite move, and I would have been able to take them out pretty good, just like sitting on the goalpost. So goalpost would heal you, and the body barrier would actually shield you after Unite move, so you have double benefits from it. So it's almost like Cramorant cannot be taken out on the goalpost once you have that build. So I'm gonna test it out and share it with you guys if I like that better or not than the Assault Vest. So nice scoring at the last minute, and guys, don't forget, when there's only 2 minutes left, your score counts as double, so you might want to score then. So if you're around at 2 minutes 30 seconds, don't score, wait 30 seconds, hide out and score, because it's gonna count as double, especially if you have 50. Many times we've won like that by literally 1 point, just like that. And then also, guys, what I'm so see, they are attacking Zapdos. So what I was trying to finish before, with Zapdos on the, and this is ranked battles, I totally forgot to mention this, guys, but these are ranked battles and we are in grade 4, I believe. Getting back to the Zapdos. So if they take the Zapdos, don't go back and defend. You need to hunt them down before they get to your zone, because once they get there, they can score super easy. They just run on it and hit the button and it's instant score. So what you need to do is delay them as much as you can so they run out of time, or B, you need to take them out before they're able to freaking score, guys. You hide out in the bushes, and if they used all their abilities, then you guys have Unite move, you have all your abilities, you just go hardcore and start with the person that has the highest points and just start taking them out one by one. And this is when the doggo on the right becomes very important, because you tell your teammates that, hey, Snorlax has 50. Let's target Snorlax, has the lowest health, let's take him out. And then you say, okay, Garchomp also has 50. That's the second lowest health, let's take out Garchomp now, instead of everybody randomly hitting a random Pokemon. That just doesn't work, guys. Okay? Alright, that was big domination. So I hope this helped you out, this guide. It really helps me if you could leave me a comment and tell me what you would want me to do different, guys. And if you enjoyed this, please hit that like and please hit that sub button. I really enjoy Cramorant and I hope you enjoyed this as well. Alright guys, I will see you for a next guide probably in a day or two.